Welcome everyone. In today's class, we will learn some Bengali proverbs in English. হ্যাঁ, আজকের এই ক্লাসে আমরা বাংলার কিছু প্রবাদ সেগুলোর ইংরেজি এক্সপ্রেশন সেগুলো নিয়ে জানব। I hope this class will be very beneficial for the students and for those who want to learn English and who want to become fluent in spoken English. What I want to say in short, we must start. Yes, English, to me, English is not any subject like mathematics, physics, chemistry, but it's a language. In today's class, we will learn some basic and important Bengali proverbs that are very useful and their expression in English. হ্যাঁ, এই particular ভিডিওতে আমরা আলোচনা করব বাংলা কতগুলো প্রবাদ নিয়ে. All of you know it very well that proverbs are such sentences, such expressions that teach us, that have some moral, and we must learn the proverbs. Proverbs play a vital role in daily life conversation, in daily life expressions. So let's continue the class. Let's start together to learn the language. হ্যাঁ, অবশ্যই আমার চেষ্টা থাকবে, আমার প্রচেষ্টা থাকবে যে হ্যাঁ ভুল বলবো না, হ্যাঁ গুরুগম্ভীর অ্যাডজেক্টিভ বিশেষণপূর্ণ বাক্য হয়তো বলতে পারবো না, যেখানে সাহিত্যগুণ হয়তো থাকবে বা থাকবে তোমার এক্সপ্রেশনস লোডেড সেন্টেন্সেস, বাট কারেক্ট আই শ্যাল ট্রাই মাই বেস্ট টু গিভ মাই বেস্ট। তো আজকে এই প্রভাবসগুলো নিয়ে আলোচনা করব এবং পুরোটাই স্পোকেন ইংলিশ অর্থাৎ ইংলিশে বলার চেষ্টা করব। এবং তোমরা যদি কোথাও মনে হয় যে হ্যাঁ এটা অল্টারনেট এক্সপ্রেশন আছে বা এটা ভুল এক্সপ্রেশন হলো, অবশ্যই কমেন্ট করে আমাকে জানাও। So let's start with the proverbs, Bengali proverbs and their expressions in English. First of all, অতি লোভে তাতি নষ্ট. Yes, অতি লোভে তাতি নষ্ট. This sentence is very loaded and it has different layers of meaning. Grasp all, lose all. অতি লোভে তাতি নষ্ট. At the same time, the alternate sentence is all covet, all lost. অর্থাৎ তুমি সবকিছু আঁকড়ে ধরতে চাইছো এবং সবকিছু হারিয়ে ফেলছো। Next, অতি দর্পে হতা লঙ্কা. This is also very important and very much loaded sentence. It means if you are boastful, if you are overconfident, if you have that very mentality to express yourself, to acquire everything, to rule over everything, you will destroy yourself. And what can we express in English? অতি দর্পে হতা লঙ্কা, অহংকার বেশি পতন তাড়াতাড়ি. Pride begets fall. Pride begets fall. We can say pride begets fall. অহংকার গর্ব পতন ডেকে নিয়ে আসে. Very much important sentence to learn. অতি ভক্তি চোরের লক্ষণ. অতি ভক্তি চোরের লক্ষণ. That means you are expressing, you are showing, you are making a show off to respect someone, somebody, and at the same time you have some bad intention inside your heart or inside your mind. You have some bad intentions, and to express and to suppress that very intention, you are very polite. You are expressing your politeness. You are making a show off. And what can we and how can we express in English? Full of courtesy, full of craft. Too much courtesy, too much craft. Next one. অধিক সন্ন্যাসীতে গাজন নষ্ট. Yes, there are so many experts in a particular field or in a particular topic, in a particular subject. Yes, too many experts will destroy everything. And the Bengali sentence and at the same time English sentence, both are really impressive, and to me it's amazing. I find when I read these two sentences side by side, Bengali one and the English one, I am really pleased to find that sentences, the English sentence very much suits to its Bengali rendering. অধিক সন্ন্যাসীতে গাজন নষ্ট. Too many cooks spoil the broth. অল্প বিদ্যা ভয়ঙ্করী. We often use it in our writing skill, in our spoken or communicative skill. অল্প বিদ্যা ভয়ঙ্করী. That means you have little knowledge and you are expressing that you know a lot of things, or you are an expert, but the reality is that you are not expert, but you assume that you are an expert, and when you do this, you spoil everything, you destroy everything, and it can be harmful for both of you. অল্প বিদ্যা ভয়ঙ্করী. We can say in English, a little learning is a dangerous thing. Yes, really, a little learning is a very dangerous thing. You have little knowledge about medicine, but you are advising your friend or your father or your parents about some medicated complications. You are advising medicines for any complications. You are not skilled, but you are teaching in a way that you are skilled enough. ফাঁকা কলসি বাজে বেশি, ফোপরা ঢেকির শব্দ বেশি, শূন্য ঘন্টা বাজে বেশি. Very much amazing sentences. These are very helpful to learn. And if you find it very amusing, you can put your comment. And if you have any particular alternate expressions or alternate suggestions for these Bengali proverbs, you can write it in the comment section. Yes, the reality is that a man who knows little sounds much. Empty vessels sound much. Phaka kolsi baje beshi, shunno kolsi baje beshi. Empty vessels sounds much. The next one is very important. Chak chak korle shona hoy na, all that glitters is not gold. All that glitters is not gold. Chak chak korle shona hoy na. যা কিছু গ্লিটার্স করছে, চকচক করছে, it doesn't ensure that it's gold. চোরের মায়ের বড় গলা. Another important Bengali proverbs. That means one who is really a rock or a culprit or a wicked person. He shouts much to suppress, to conceal, to hide his fault or his evil intentions. চোরের মায়ের বড় গলা. And we can say these Bengali proverbs in English, rocks supplant justice. That means rocks, the bad one, the wicked persons, supplant the justice, বিচার, ন্যায্য বিচারকে চেপে দেয়. We must learn that all the Bengali proverbs cannot have the literal English expressions. আক্ষরিক অর্থে কিন্তু আমরা হুবহু বেঙ্গলি রেন্ডারিংগুলো পাবো না, বাট সিমিলার কিছুটা পাবো, যার দ্বারা সেই ইন্টেনশনটা, সেই মনের ভাবটা, সেই অর্থটা প্রকাশ পায়. So let's continue. Another funny and another important proverbs in Bengali. We Bengalis often use this. Ulu bone mukto chorano. You are sharing some knowledge, you are sharing some experiences to some people, to some persons who are not interested in that very persons, in that topic, or who are not able enough to understand. To cast pearls before swine. এর বাংলা আক্ষরিক অর্থ যদি করি যে শূকরের সামনে মুক্তো ছড়ানো, সে কি বুঝবে? ভেরি ইন্টারেস্টিং অ্যান্ড ভেরি ফানি. টু কাস্ট মিন্স টু থ্রো, pearls means মুক্তো, বিফোর সোয়াইন, শূকরের সামনে. নেক্সট ওয়ান, গেও যোগী ভিক পায় না. ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট and very famous Bengali proverbs, and let's learn it in English. A prophet is not honored in his own country. At the same time we can say familiarity breeds contempt. হ্যাঁ, বেশি পরিচিতি ঘৃণার জন্ম দেয়. Familiarity breeds contempt. হে আবার কি জানে, কি জানে, বেশি জ্ঞান মারছে, কিছু জানে. Yes, the reality is that when you are about to share your knowledge, you are about to express yourself, your relatives, your close, near and dear ones will mock at you. They will not accept what you are sharing, or they will not believe what you are expressing before them. A prophet is not honored in his own village, or familiarity breeds contempt. Very important sentence. Next, এক হাতে তালি বাজে না, এক হাতে তালি বাজে না. Another important Bengali proverbs. It takes two to make a quarrel. Yes, originally it takes two to make a quarrel. We can say it takes two to make a quarrel. অর্থাৎ দুটি বা দুটো জিনিস, দুটো ক্ষেত্র, দুটো ভাগ, দুটো ব্যক্তি, টু মাইন্ডস দরকার একটা কোয়ারেল হওয়ার জন্য. নেক্সট ওয়ান, অভাবে স্বভাব নষ্ট. very much frequently used in Bengali and also in English also. And if you learn this Bengali proverbs in English, you will definitely express yourself more politely, in brevity, but with loaded sentences. Necessity knows no law. Yes, প্রয়োজনীয়তা কোনো আইন জানে না. অভাবে স্বভাব নষ্ট. Necessity knows no law. অভাবে স্বভাব নষ্ট. The next one, my favorite, ইচ্ছে থাকলে উপায় হয়. Yes, if you want to learn, if you want to express yourself in English, yes, you can. I will share my own experiences, how I learned so far to express myself in English, and why English is very important to learn. All of us can learn English, and we can express ourselves in English. English is not the so-called subjects like physics, chemistry, math. It's a language. Yes, a baby can learn it first time. When a baby or a child learn its mother tongue, How does it can acquire? How does it acquire, or how does a baby or child learn the language? So we can also definitely learn the language. ইচ্ছে থাকলে উপায় হয়. Where there is a will, there is a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. Next, গায়ে মানে না আপনি মোরল. The another Bengali loaded proverbs. গায়ে মানে না. That means you are not honored in your own village, in your own society, in your own home, but you assume that you are the boss. You think yourself, you consider yourself an important person. Fools to others says to himself. Fools to others, to himself a sage. Fools to others, to himself a sage. Sage means the pious one, the very important person. But to others, he or she is fool, boka. Gaye mane na apni moral. Very important. If you had alternate Bengali proverbs, or if you have alternate expressions or to express these Bengali proverbs, you can put it in comment section. Gache kathal gofe tel. That means you are dreaming of something beforehand when it is not at your hand. You are anticipating of getting something beforehand when the actual reality is that it is not at your hand. To count one's chickens before they are hatched. To count one's chickens before they are hatched. It means that before you getting something, you are anticipating or you are dreaming of something. মুরগি ডিমই দিল না, তার আগে মুরগির ডিম থেকে বাচ্চা বের হলো না, তার আগে তুমি কাউন্ট করতে শুরু করেছো কটা মুরগি হতে পারে, মুরগির বাচ্চা হতে পারে, হেন তেন। নেক্সট, নাচতে না জানলে উঠোন বাঁকা। Another my favorite, নাচতে না জানলে উঠোন বেঁকা। A bad workman quarrels with his tools. A bad workman quarrels with its tool. Next one, নাই মামার চেয়ে কানা মামা ভালো. Yes, you don't have, you have nothing, but something is better than nothing. Another important Bengali proverbs in English. Something is better than nothing. Or you can say half a loaf is better than no loaf. Half a loaf is better than no loaf. অর্ধেক রুটির টুকরো রয়েছে, সেটা তোমার পুরো রুটি নেই, অর্ধেক রয়েছে, সেটাই এনাফ। মুখের কথায় চিড়ে ভেজে না, মিষ্টি কথায় চিড়ে ভেজে না। Yes, you cannot express, you cannot do the all things only by talking or with your words. You cannot achieve everything. You have to start. You have to work hard to get something, to achieve something. Only words and only daydreaming is not enough. This is the morality. This is the advice that is given in this Bengali proverb. মুখের কথায় চিড়ে ভেজে না. And we can express it in English. Fine words butter no parsnips. Parsnips are kind of veg. And fine words cannot cover it with some tasty flavors. Fair words do not fill the pocket. At the same time, you can express it in English. Fair words cannot fill up the pocket. Fair words, ভালো ভালো কথা বলছো, কিন্তু এটা তোমার পকেট ভরাবে না। Yes, you cannot earn anything. Only you are sharing good words. You are advising people, but you are not doing any work by yourself. You cannot achieve anything. চোর পালালে বুদ্ধি বাড়ে. Another favorite Bengali proverb, and we can express it in English. চোর পালালে বুদ্ধি বাড়ে। হ্যাঁ, চোর পালিয়ে গেল, তারপর বুদ্ধি দিতে শুরু করলো, এটা হলে এই হলো ভালো হতো, এই হলে ভালো হতো। Yes, we advise people, we express our expertise. It's easy to be wise after the event. It's easy to be wise after the event. Yes, after that very event, when it is done, we assume that we are the expert. And we criticize someone or criticize someone's work or effort that, oh, it's not dash. I'm the best one. I can do it. I could did it in better way. After death comes the doctor. After death comes the doctor. You can express it in this way also. At the same time, to lock the stable when the steed is stolen. To lock the stable when steed is stolen. ঘোড়া চুরি হয়ে গেল, তারপর তুমি আস্তা বলে তালা লাগাচ্ছ। যারে দেখতে নারী তার চলন বাঁকা। That means you don't like any particular person or you don't like that very man or woman, you find faults. You find faults. She is dash, he is dash. Faults are thick while love is thin. Very impressive. And I think the English one is at the same time very much loaded, and English one is very much suitable than the Bengali one. Faults are thick where love is thin. Yes, fault, your mistake, your wrongs, তোমার মিস্টেকগুলো বড় হয়ে মোটা হয়ে যাচ্ছে, বড় হয়ে যাচ্ছে, যেখানে তোমার ভালোবাসাটা থিন, পাতলা, নগণ্য। Very much helpful. Next, জোর যার মুলুকতার, might is right. Might is right. জোর যার মুলুকতার, another famous Bengali proverb that we can express in English. Might is right. যত গর্জায় তত বর্ষায় না, স্যার। মাছ ক্রাই অ্যান্ড লিটল ওয়াটার। যত গর্জায় তত বর্ষায় না, another famous Bengali proverbs. বার্কিং ডগ সেলডম বাইটস, অ্যাট দ্য সেম টাইম ঘেউ ঘেউ করা কুকুর বকে না, কামড়ায় না, যে আমরা বেঙ্গলি প্রভাব বলি, সেটাকেও কিন্তু আমরা এইভাবে ব্যবহার করতে পারি। সেলডম, বার্কিং ডগস সেলডম বাইটস, অর অ্যাট দ্য সেম টাইম মাছ ক্রাই অ্যান্ড লিটল ওয়াটার। মাছ ক্রাই অ্যান্ড লিটল ওয়াটার। নেক্সট, যেমন কর্ম তেমন ফল, অ্যানাদার ফেভারিট বেঙ্গলি প্রভাবস। অ্যাজ ইউ সো সো ইউ রিপ, অ্যাজ ইউ সো সো ইউ রিপ। হ্যাঁ, হোয়াট ইউ আর ডুইং ইউ উইল গেট ব্যাক দ্যাট ভেরি রেজাল্ট। বিনা মেঘে বজ্রপাত, a bolt from the blue, a bolt from the blue. The sky was blue, no wisp of clouds, but suddenly thunderstorm. You notice sudden thunderstorm in the middle of the blue sky. That means you didn't expect what you received. A sudden surprise, a sudden gift, a sudden surprise result of any action, of your anticipation, of your dreams. We can express it. A bolt from the blue. বিনা মেঘে বজ্রপাত। সব ভালো যার শেষ ভালো। The last one for today's video. If you find all these Bengali proverbs to express in English helpful, put your comment. I will make another part 2 of this video with Bengali proverbs to express in English. Yes, all of us are learners, and we are learning English as a second language learners. There might be some faults, there might be some mistakes. If you find any mistakes, please let me know in the comment section. And I am always ready to accept your good advice, and I'm waiting to learn from you. সব ভালো যার শেষ ভালো, অবশ্যই very interesting, and I like this Bengali proverb very much, and we can express it in English. All's well that ends well. All's well that ends well. Yes, so far we have discussed almost 25 Bengali proverbs, and we are trying our best to express them in English. And it's not that I'm sharing something extraordinary things or extraordinary class. It's not an extraordinary class, but I hope that if we want to learn these Bengali proverbs to be expressed in English, if you want to express these Bengali proverbs in English, this will definitely help you. And as I have mentioned earlier, as a second language learner, I will try my best to express myself as best as I can. And if you find it video helpful, please do like the video and subscribe the channel, and stay tuned with Simple Guide. In later part, we will discuss some another Bengali proverbs in English, and in this channel I hope I will share a lot of videos on spoken or communicative English. Thank you for watching the video.